OTAs are moving along, and whilst they have no true implication on how we will do in the upcoming season, they are at least a small preview of what to expect heading into camp. You never want to overreact to 7-on-7s in shorts, but when you hear the team is struggling during OTAs for years and years, you gotta raise your eyebrow at the first OTA the Bears seem to be doing great. So Bears Nation, I'm all caught up on everything we know happening with OTAs, and I have bad news, I have better news, I have good news, and I have great news. Let's get the bad news out of the way first. Again, it's OTA, so take this quote-unquote bad news with a grain of salt, and to be fair, it's not really bad news, but it is noteworthy. First, starting with Chase Claypool. Now, I don't want to speculate as I have no true details of the severity, but Chase was injured and did not participate yesterday due to what Matt Eberflus labeled as soft tissue issues. Take it how you want. Again, it's May and Coach Flus said it was precautionary, but definitely something to keep an eye on come training camp, and I hope it's nothing big and he'll be fine. The Bears are not required to disclose injury details at this time. Others who are at practice but did not participate are Lucas Patrick, Alex Leatherwood, Jack Sanborn, and Deontay Foreman. All the same case as Chase, we have no idea what's going on as of right now, so not a huge deal right now. Then we have Nate Davis, who is just not showing up. On one hand, he is a veteran who has played in this offensive scheme before. He shouldn't need OTAs to learn much and should be good to go during mandatory camp. But on the other hand, he is new to the team in a new city with new teammates and a very young offensive line. It would be nice for him to be there to build chemistry with everyone, coaches included. But that being said, it is voluntary, so we'll see if it means much or not in due time. Now on to the better news before I go on to the good and great news. Jalen Johnson was also absent the first 2 weeks of OTAs, and whilst he is eligible for a contract extension and people are speculating issues, the truth is that he was in Zoom meetings with the team, watching practice tape, and texting with coaches throughout the week. It also just came out this morning that Jalen himself said he will be at OTAs next week. So to me, that can end the drama for now, as this turned into a non-story. Once again, it's voluntary, and Jalen said he had a lot going on in his personal life. He lives in California, so it is what it is. He'll be here next week, no big deal. Now on to the fun stuff, the good news, and hang tight because the great news is coming right after. Bears defensive coordinator Alan Williams was asked who looks transformed on the team, and he mentioned that Travis Gibson came into OTAs bigger and looking more powerful. On a contract season coming off of a down year, it would be really nice if the Bears got much more production out of Gibson this season, especially as we lack depth on the edge of the defensive line. Bears rookie wide receiver Tyler Scott is looking blazing fast, and he is standing out with the second squad at OTAs. During yesterday's play, backup quarterback PJ Walker hit Tyler Scott on back-to-back plays, and in the individual drills, Tyler was looking blazing quick on routes. It is going to be really interesting to see just how involved Tyler is in the Bears offense this year as a rookie, but to hear he is an early standout is nice. Again, it is in shorts, so don't want to hype it up too much, but hearing good things is always better than hearing bad things. In the last of the good news before I head into the great news, Bears rookie cornerback Tariq Stevenson picked off Justin Fields yesterday on the sideline. Listen, rookie cornerbacks are very hit or miss. It is one of the hardest positions to transition from college to the NFL, so hearing Stevenson is an early ball hawk is wonderful. Now, Bears defensive backs coach John Hoke was a little upset with Tariq because he bobbled the ball before he completed the interception, and he also said last week he dropped an interception. That tells me two things. One, the Bears are demanding nothing but excellence out of players, even during OTAs. Tariq has to work on securing the ball better, but it also tells me that Tariq is being a ball-hawking menace at practice. If he can come in and make an impact as a rookie, the Bears secondary just might be elite. Now for the great news you have all been waiting for if you have not heard it already. Justin Fields and DJ Moore have been far and away the talk of town in OTAs so far, and the quarterback wide receiver duo is poised to take a monster leap this season for the Bears. In both days the media was able to watch practice, everyone has mentioned that Fields is connecting with Moore extremely often. He's throwing to Moore on multiple plays and building a very strong chemistry. But that's just half of the story. Sure, any quarterback can throw to one wide receiver more than the others. That doesn't mean much. The great news comes in two parts. First is that coaches are confirming Justin Fields is making better decisions with the ball, processing information way faster, and his accuracy is becoming more consistent. Fields worked extremely hard at fixing his throwing mechanics, and so far in camp it is showing. Of course, talk is cheap, and every coach will hype up their young quarterback, but the media is also confirming what the coaches are saying. Known Bears media member Adam Hoke, who was at OTAs himself, said, quote, "Coaches and players continue to rave about the quarterback and the general vibe around the team. That's not new this time of the year, but what is new is that the play on the field backs it up. More times than not, this hasn't been the case in my 13 years covering this team. It's okay to not overreact to OTAs, but when previous years have been all bad reports, it feels amazing to hear all good reports, and I'm hearing nothing but good news coming from Justin Fields." The second half to the great news is that DJ Moore is not only proving why he is the star wide receiver the Bears have been desperate for, but he is literally making Justin Fields better. We are watching it unfold in real time. Justin connected with DJ Moore 2 plays in a row yesterday, but reports were that the second pass wasn't the best of throws, and DJ Moore caught it anyways. During red zone, Fields threw an amazing tight window throw over 2 defenders, and DJ Moore beautifully snagged it in the back of the end zone. Not only is Justin Fields lighting it up, but even when he doesn't throw a great ball, as long as it's in the vicinity of DJ Moore, he's gonna find a way to come down with the ball. That's how you make a good quarterback a great quarterback. That is how great teams win games. They have star players to help each other out, so when one messes up, the other's greatness makes up for it. And when they are both in stride and on point, look out NFL, the Chicago Bears are on the way. I'm excited, guys. If you're excited, go ahead and leave a comment. YouTube's gonna put 2 videos on your screen. You can either watch my previous breakdown video or a previous podcast co-hosted by the Windy City Productions. Whichever you choose, I'll see you there.